Y'all know what it is, man. And we back with another Vultures live morning show, you know what I'm saying? Today we going to do some IRL reaction to my boy Shaq, you know what I'm saying? We're going to do a little bit of this real red pill, blue pill shit, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Try to connect the dots with our black women and our black men, you know what I'm saying? Just have a healthy dialogue around the conversation and shit of relationships and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? So without further ado, you know what I'm saying? Let's get into this shit, Shaq.
Oh, you ain't know what that was? Oh, that dude.
Hold on, I gotta put the audio up with it. Excuse me. Forgot to do everything but the button. My bad, Shinjan. My bad, chat. A little technical difficulties. Alright, but we back at it. We doing a live IRL reaction and shit with your boy Shaq. Follow my nigga, you know what I'm saying? If y'all motherfucking, if y'all like the videos and shit. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let's get into it. It's your boy Tad Talk, and we back with another live IRL reaction, man. Let's get it.
I'm not gonna lie, I do believe in it because I feel like I met some women like that and I've been extremely attracted to them and I can never leave them. But I do think some women who just got this shit on their shoulder. It might be natural, it might not be, I don't know. But it's just a woman I'll never be with.
Real quick, that's no use only.
That's not alpha, that's jaded.
Guys, okay. What makes a woman alpha though? What can a woman do that make you feel like she's trying to be alpha? An alpha female. What can you give me an example of what can a woman do to make you?
I ain't gonna lie. This a common concept that should be universally understood and shit. And I feel like it's a bullshit analogy that women like to use. It ain't no such thing as a motherfucking alpha woman, period. The term is used in the fucking animal kingdom when it come to the male species, because that's how they motherfucking that's how they do in the animal kingdom. That's how they motherfucking assert their dominance and shit. You feel me? Through the motherfucking alpha, basically. But it's not a such thing as alpha male, alpha woman, period. It's not something that was ever used to describe a woman and shit, like. And for any woman that don't know, an alpha woman is simply a woman that displays masculine traits. Why would a man want to date another man and shit? And for you to be an alpha male, and you to be dating a male, like, I mean, for you to be an alpha woman and you to be dating a man, that just seemed like you challenging your man and shit. And usually when men met with challenges, we normally greet that with a certain amount of dominance. So a woman that usually challenges a man end up broken in the end. That's why it's important that you just submissive is not on the man-to-man basis. Submissive is just a trait that you going to uphold and that you going to have regardless whether you with a man, whether you in a relationship or not. That's just something that you are. It's not something that you do for any particular man that you're with. You feel me? But for all the women out there, when we say alpha woman, and when a man say he wouldn't date an alpha woman, it just means he's just turned off and shit. Like that's not something that we looking for in our women and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, let's keep this shit going and shit. Where the fuck my mouse at, bro? Stupid ass screen, bro.
Feel like she's alpha.
Honestly, it can even start just with her energy. Some women just walk different. Some women walk like her a bit. Like,
so if you as a man can see a woman alpha, so basically a woman, the way a woman walks, her demeanor can intimidate you.
no.
Not violence.
That's not what that means. Those are wild concept, even like a wild thing to say. Okay, so to me, you believe that if a person believes that a lady is an alpha, which I don't know if that exists, based off the definition of an alpha, a lady can put on the image of an alpha. I don't know. I'm not gonna even dive on to that.
Man, let me motherfucking handle this shit, Shaq, and let me handle her. First of all, the brother, he don't know how to articulate his motherfucking feelings in order for her to contextualize it. But women, men tend to stay away from alpha men not because they are intimidated, but because they're simply turned off. It's just like certain men that possess certain traits that would turn a woman off. Being an alpha male is not something that would turn a man on and shit. And so in order for women to understand men, y'all need to understand that that's not something you should walk around touting. You know what I mean? Like being an alpha male, being an alpha woman is not a flex. Being feminine is a flex. Being cooperative is a flex. Being respectful is a flex. Like we, as a man, we looking for more deeper traits than just bullshit status things that y'all think hold status and shit. Like that's all superficial. Regardless, that shit wouldn't matter anyway. But no, men are not intimidated by motherfucking alpha woman. We're turned off, nigga. Like it's like dating a fucking another man and shit. Like, and we know 9 times out of 10 it's going to end wrong because usually, in order for a motherfucking alpha man to dominate another alpha man, you would have to break them or do something violent or do something to break them down the way though that they you earn their respect and shit. So it's just a process that men know come along with that shit, and it's not healthy for a relationship. Like that's all. He's not intimidated. He's turned off, ladies. Turned the fuck off. Like it's no intimidation.
Right now, but you believe that a guy believing that this lady is an alpha woman, that means that she intimidates him. That's not what that means. It's like you knowing that this guy is an alpha male, so he intimidates you. That doesn't connect. Nothing about that connects. But let's see how this keep going.
So that's why I'm answering the question. What can a woman do to make a man feel? If you're a man, right? What can I do to make you feel like I'm an alpha female?
You ever seen Django?
No.
Damn, I just hate how he articulates his feelings,
the
bro.
same master said, called a nigga was saying,
Like, bro, just tell her a masculine man, because that's all the alpha motherfucking woman is embodying is a masculine man. Like, he just don't know how to articulate himself, bro. A woman that's too masculine would be a sign of an alpha woman and would be a direct turn off lady, whatever her name is.
I don't know if y'all seen Django. What a nigga was saying is pretty much when you get a slave and you got a chip on his shoulder, you gotta figure out how to get that off of him. You gotta go at him a lot harder than the other ones, make an example out of him because he's a nigga was saying. That's sort of like, I don't want to, make it into a slave thing, but that's kind of like an alpha woman, someone that I want to deal with.
And again, chat, he basically used the same analogy that I use and shit in my first take. Being an alpha woman is not a trait that you want to bring in a relationship, because this is the concept. When two alpha males, y'all gotta think of it as an animal world. When two alpha males meet, they normally fight to the death. Like they normally, you know what I mean? Either you come into his territory, or you trying to take his women, or you trying to mate. They fight. Now, where the fuck in a relationship will fighting be productive to anyone on any side? So normally, when two alpha men meet, it's gonna be a fight for dominance. Okay, so that's what he basically trying to articulate in this moment and shit. No, I don't want to date a motherfucking masculine female, because at some point, or most of the time during a relationship, I'm gonna have to keep trying to prove my dominance to you, or having to assert my dominance on you, and then the aftermath, the cause and effect for that could be emotional damage, physical damage. Like, so just the concept of two alpha males being together just don't work in nature. Like, and it's a concept women just seem to can't understand. This is why you shouldn't try to be a man or compare yourself to a man. It's no comparison.
I've never asked. I only asked the question because most men, most alpha men, I never hear them have a conversation about a woman submitting to them, a woman being alpha towards them. I don't hear this come from real alpha men. So normally, if I just feel like this, if you can't get a woman to submit to you, or you know what I'm saying, be feminine with you, that's something that is with you. Like, there's no way that you should be the one that she should.
There she goes. This another situation. This another situation. Hold on, let me get this shit first, Shaq. This another situation. You heard what she said. Women think they can choose when to be feminine, when to be submissive, who to be feminine to, who to be submissive to. No, these are character traits that you should always embody, and you should carry yourself as such as you being a lady. That's the difference. A true woman would embody that. A man shouldn't have to challenge you to be submissive because it's not going to end well. And if you dating a man that you feel like gotta earn your motherfucking trust and your submissiveness, you ain't right, and you need to go back and do some motherfucking groundwork. You should be spending this time trying to bond and get to know the motherfucker you dating, not challenging him or making him earn your respect. It's not productive to any fucking union, any relationship, business-wise, romantic. It's just the concept in which y'all motherfucking coming to the dating world with already gonna have you want to lose the end of the stick. Like she said, well, I don't know what. No, this is a woman thing. So being submissive has nothing to do with the man. It has everything to do with the woman. It's something you need to work on in yourself, and you need to understand how to be more feminine.
Again, you just keep throwing out this intimidate word. I think what you mean to say is that if you can't get a lady to be submissive to you, then that's a personal problem, when it could be. But then we have to, once again, we have to diagnose the culture, or just observe the culture based on the black community, because I don't right here with niggas, except for Sarah. I don't know why Sarah's here, except for Sarah. Based off the black community, this is a gynocracy, damn near matriarch. The women don't put in any work, so that's why I can't be a matriarch. It's a gynocracy. You believing that the guy not being able to get a lady to submit to him means that he has a problem. He could, but the only thing is, men are being raised, and women are being raised. The women are being raised to be in charge of the household because they're just following their mothers. The men are being raised to believe that women are supposed to be in charge of households. So the women are actually trying not to be submissive.
Nah, he right, and he close to the nail. He on, but he off. This is my take. Men are raised to be men and to take on manly characteristics. Women are raised by women to be men and take on manly characteristics. That's where the imbalance come from. It don't have nothing to do with them being raised as a head of the household. No, from an early age, men, we are taught how to treat women, and women aren't taught how to treat men, because normally in these situations, most men and women coming from black households are coming from single mother households. So, for instance, I had a single mother. My mother raised me. What raised me to be a gentleman. She would instill in me the ways to treat a man and how to conduct myself around a woman. And then on the flip side of that, if my mother was raising a female, she would tell that female to be completely independent, to teach her to be independent and self-sufficient of a man. You feel me? That's what normally goes on in these households. The women are not teaching the women how to be women and uphold feminine values. They normally teach them masculine values, and that's where the imbalance that's where the imbalance occurs at, and I feel like that's where a lot of women get it wrong, and they get their perspective from. They're really not taught on ways how to be a woman, how to cater to a man, how a man is taught how to cater to a woman. That's basically it. Black women raised by single men are not taught how to cater to a man and how to be more feminine. And black men raised by single moms are taught how to cater to a woman. It's a win-win situation. The women only doing it for the benefit of the woman. Like, you gotta really think about that shit. It don't really have nothing to do with them being raised as a household. It's just most motherfuckers been raised by single women and shit. And what you think they gonna do? They gonna stack the deck towards their side. Women don't already do it anyway.
Not the you're talking about. Also, and stop saying the intimidation word. You know what intimidate means, right? I hope she knows.
Why can't you wrap your brain around the idea that you can see a woman who you think has alpha qualities and you're not interested in her without her intimidating you? Do you believe that can be a thing?
No. I don't believe that to be a
I
thing.
believe that I can be uninterested in a woman, like the guys in here were just saying, like, yo, women like boss babes, we recognize, right? And you're saying that you don't believe that I can just not.
It took my man too long to get to the point, but that's my nigga land that shit.
Maybe I have a fragile ego or something like that.
No, that's why I wanted you to give me an example. Like, they followed up with examples of why they don't like boss bitches. So that's why I asked you for an example of something that a woman can do to prepare her.
He clearly gave her an example, like I said. He just ain't articulated to the best way he could, and she ain't motherfucking comprehended. When you dealing with an alpha woman lady and an alpha male when a fake, it's not something as alpha woman. Normally I'm gonna just say this: when a masculine woman is dealing with a masculine man, because the man is already masculine, that man knows that 9 times out of 10, in order to get your respect, he's gonna have to challenge you in some way, shape, or form. And just to avoid any conflict, is like, why date you? I can find me a woman that already come feminine, nigga, that I don't have to challenge or earn that respect. It's just simple logistics, lady. This how y'all become incels yourselves. This is why so many women get left for single. Like, niggas will have fun, niggas will fuck you, but as soon as they get what they want, they out. And that's why normally, like you said, a beautiful woman like you, I can see you just being completely single. Like, just the way you carry yourself, I know you don't got no man. I know she ain't got no man. Like, I can tell by looking at her and the way she think. Like, no. A man rather avoid that conflict and choose a woman more suitable for him to date than deal with you. It should be, who the fuck want to go play games and get stupid prizes and gotta go jump through hula hoops just to earn the motherfucker they supposed to like respect? That should already be a fucking prerequisite if we already dating each other. The respect, everything should be there. I shouldn't have to earn that. Like that's bare minimum shit. And that's what the women don't understand. Y'all talk about bare minimum, but y'all can't even give a nigga the bare minimum of a fucking human being, emotionally intelligent, nigga. That's bare minimum shit that y'all don't possess. She just can't grip her head around it. He's not intimidated. He knows it's going 9 times out of 10. It's going to be conflict. So to avoid the conflict, let me find me a more feminine, more submissive woman. He gave you a clear-cut example. You just couldn't comprehend it because you already got a narrow perspective about the situation. Like, not that hard. You should be able to fucking put 2 and 2 together. Like,
Samir, may I ask you a question? Samir, may I ask you a question? So you being a woman, right, and you speaking to him for this very short amount of time.
and this is why you gotta be very. You don't gotta be hard on women, but as a man, you gotta know how to say no, and you gotta know how to stand on your word, man. I wouldn't say go hard, but I would say be firm in what you do. Don't do that extra that you're not willing to do.
So once again, with you having a conversation back and forth with the brother, if you had to make an assumption, you had to assume what energy would you say, like if you could be alpha, would you feel like he would be a man that you can intimidate?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's all I just
Intimidate. You put fear in a person. You know what? I ain't gonna play these goddamn games. Definition. Alright. Intimidating. Having a frightening, overweening.
What did you say?
Oh, overalling. I think that's the word. Overalling. I said overalling. Yeah, it's once again, it's literally, it's almost just frightening. You're frightening, you're threatening, and like shocking. No. So you're saying that whatever you are, you frighten men. You can possibly frighten people, but why would you believe you can?
Like, and my bad to keep pausing this shit, but I gotta chat right here. This is another example of what I say when I say women will stack the deck to them, stack the deck towards their side, and inevitably, this how they lose accountability, and this how they don't grow. You feel me? This how they stay immature. This is why they don't mature. She got motherfucking understand, like, instead of her acknowledging the fact that she's turning the man off, she'll flip it and say they're intimidated. Again, living life through their own perspective and not through perception. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you projecting your ideology on people, and it's just not how it works. Like, and by her not being able to look in the mirror and really pinpoint the real issue of why a brother would be turned off and not intimidated by the type of behaviors that she do, is because, like I say, women lack accountability. And when you lack accountability, you usually take on narcissistic traits. You're not able to see reality as it really is. You only perceive it through your own experiences and ideologies. Like, again, to completely take accountability off herself, she's still looking at this shit wrong. She thinks she's intimidating the men that's turned off by her masculine traits. Like, the shit is crazy. Like I can't see how women supposedly mature than us, and they just lack so much cognitive dissonance and accountability and shit and self-reflection. Like, you gotta look yourself in the mirror sometimes. Like, it's cool to be fair. You can't be biased about every single fucking thing in the world. Like, it's just weird as fuck. But no, you stacking the deck. You lacking accountability. She calling it intimidation. It's not intimidation. It's a turn off. And men are turned off by masculine women. That just is what it is, nigga. You can think what you want. We telling you. I'm telling you. Because motherfuckers got... This is what I always say, like, ladies, whenever you come across a situation like this, or whenever you think you really intimidating a man, think about what would happen if you and that man got into a boxing ring and legally fought with the fisticuffs. No biting, no nothing. Just fists and punches. Think about that. The next time you think a man is intimidated about you, think about you and that man getting in the ring and putting the gloves on and what he really can do to you, nigga. And thinking about the outcomes. Think about how many times you're going to lose that fight. You may win 1, but you're going to lose 9, nigga. You may win 2, but you're going to lose 8. Like, you know what I mean? It's never going to be a scenario when you win all 10 fights and he'll fuck you up. Like, that's how y'all just gotta start looking at it, nigga. Like, you can't really beat no man, nigga. Like, you're not about to do nothing with nobody you dating. So the fact that you think you can intimidate him, you can, because there's nothing physically you can do to him to hurt him. Like,
what in what he's saying makes you believe you can frighten him or you're threatening to him? That's what I want to know. Unless you're telling me you believe that you could put him in like a chokehold and just destroy him. Like, oh, my fault. I don't believe you know what the word intimidating means. Now I'm thinking about it. I think majority of women, when they use intimidating, they don't know what that word means. That's the worst part.
Yeah. No, I was just asking the question because some men find women intimidating. Like, how can you looking at me? You can see that I wonder why. I'm intimidated.
That's what you're saying.
They don't like
you.
I think that's turned off the phone.
To me, you didn't actually ask them a question. You assumed the answer. Right? You already had a thought.
Any intellectual will understand that. Thank you, ladies, for showing me your intellectual prowess. Like, she just looked ghetto as shit. She looked like the typical woman that would have that perspective. She just don't look intellectual at all.
I already had a narrative of him already, and I did.
Yes, you did.
I asked him a question, and he answered. He didn't answer my question. I asked him to give me an example. He said something about moving.
You remember you said, how is when a woman is moving,
why would a man feel intimidated? You already believe that position. So now when you go engage with the brother, right, that's the presupposition which you approach the conversation. And then while engaging, it feel like you like you're a firefighter for a living or something.
I'm telling you. No, I was just, like, literally, I was just asking a question because this is most men, some men find women, and they say that they're intimidating or they're alpha. So I wanted to know what makes the woman.
I don't even hear men say, what man besides niggas who
We not calling no bitch alpha. It don't make sense. I concur. I concur.
One guy stand in front of
We don't do that shit. Like, and it's not like if we would only say some shit like that if it was something good, that a good trait to have. I ain't never heard none of the bros say, "Yo, I just ran across this fire alpha woman." Like, no, that's some shit y'all say for y'all bullshit ego. Y'all fucking so superficial. Like, women of today, y'all have come so super fucking official. No one cares. It's a moral victory to begin with. It is nothing tangible.
Somewhere in your
fuck?
You are pretty much trying to put on this image. They're like, okay, I'm gonna just validate this image you're putting on. Because I've never heard one guy say this. Not one guy. It's like, oh man, she's intimidating. You believe she's gonna put you on like a goddamn figure 4 leg lock or something and make you tap out?
That's what I'm trying to say, yo.
You know,
the only way a motherfucking man can ever be intimidated by y'all is y'all can really do physical harm to him is no, but due to biology and due to all the animal kingdom and the human race, biology, most men are 2 times bigger than a woman and shit. Like, it just is what it is. So it's like, you can't, it's just, generally speaking, a woman can't physically harm a man to even intimidate him. So that's not a mindset you should even, like, have, motherfucker. Like, if you got any type of 2 cents in your brain, we bigger than y'all, we stronger than y'all. Like, it doesn't make sense to be intimidated by you in that, like in that way. Like, some men are shy, some men don't know how to approach women, but that's what you're talking about. But as far as him choosing not to deal with a masculine woman, no, that's not intimidation. That's choice. That's him choosing to choose a woman that has better qualities that would suit him. Like, the fuck? No one's scared of y'all.
The only thing I'm gonna about you, I wanted to re-engage with you because I ain't like, I mean, you know. So to me now, you had a Freudian slip. You said most men, and then you said some men. Did you mean most? Did you clean it up with some? What you think?
Most, however you want to put it. Some men do, some men. Okay, you're not going with some men. We're not going to go with most men.
So minority men?
So, yeah, minority men may feel that a woman can be intimidated to them because you could run across a man and they'll tell you, like, you know, that was intimidated. And I always heard this. I've heard that. You know, I consider I'm alpha. Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. Like, I'm not alpha. I know how to chill. I don't know how to chill. I don't know.
Before Truth Story said, this is that thing with women, when they all start talking to each other, this is what happened. Like, they all start saying and say, yeah, you're alpha, and just say this, and now this lady gets this thing in her head, where she believes this is what it is, she starts saying that she's alpha, and then she goes talking to guys, believing that guys don't want to talk to her because she's alpha. So this is what happens when you let too many women talk in a room together without one guy in there to say, you're not an alpha. You're very opinionated, and you really want to make your opinion be heard. Like, you're not actually alpha. You just...
Like, 2026, like, women, we need to leave that alpha woman shit, like, leave that shit in 2025. It's not a such thing as an alpha woman. Like, it's not a real concept. And we don't be saying that shit. So it's some shit that only women say. Like, I never heard the bros say, I just found this badass masculine alpha woman. No, nigga, we don't want no motherfucking alpha. Like, alpha woman mean you masculine, nigga. Like, no, who wants to date? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, 2 masculine people in a relationship, think about it. Like, it's just weird. Who would want that? A man generally is going to desire a feminine woman. we equate alpha woman to being a masculine woman. It don't even sound right together. Masculine woman. It just sounds disgusting. Like I don't know.
One thing that they say alphas do, which is they're assertive. You try to assert your opinion on things. You don't dominate nothing. You're just annoying. You're assertive. You're not dominating, and you're not the leader.
That's the only thing that I would give. I would give the women and the whole alpha woman. That's the only thing. That's the only trait an alpha woman can actually have that an alpha man have, which is being assertive. Just one thing in common. Y'all got one thing in common.
I believe for every 4 women in the group, there should be one guy there to moderate, so he keeps you on planet Earth.
All the women that's in the chat, I have a question about Tamia. Do y'all think that she is a little masculine? Like she give off masculinity?
Thank you, yes, ladies. That's what. Thank you. That's why she said, I love an honest motherfucker. This is what I say about intellectual people. When we get the facts, we all normally gonna end up in the same destination. She's super masculine. She was a CO. 10 bitches in a jail.
Very direct, always trying to come off, you know what I'm saying, masculine or anything, because
you coming off masculine now.
I'm not a man. You know what I'm saying? So I always try to that just.
You know you're not a man, but you compare yourself to an alpha man. You call yourself an alpha woman. That's a contradiction.
I'm not sure if how many men have told you that, right? You're just aggressive. Right?
When you're aggressive, but you being outspoken can probably like put some people in jail. But I don't see it as being aggressive. Personally.
We got a super chat, right? And one of the guys in the super chat said that undesirable does not mean intimidating, and then he dropped the mic. So he said it's not that a lot, I guess you women are intimidating, just a lot of you women are undesirable.
I don't think it's like, here's the thing, I've been told that I'm intimidating to come to as well. I don't think it's because I'm masculine. I don't think that. I have RBF sometimes, you don't know what's going on in my head or we're thinking we're on our phone. It's also an environment. It's a lot of things, body language, whatever. It doesn't necessarily mean the woman is right, it is masculine.
If a bitch says she an alpha woman, first thing come to my mind is you masculine. Straight up.
What you have to understand about women like her, so she's not intimidating to a manly man because women act like women around men. So it's nothing about her energy that makes me cower or what. I think it's a tough side to joke to me, but you will get some men that don't know how to handle that. And it doesn't make a man less of a man because he isn't, bigger or stronger or...
Yeah, he's just not dealing with a masculine man. You're different. Like, an alpha woman, you a minority, if that's what you really want to be. Exactly. You used to dealing with real women, not alpha women.
Who are just thugs. Right? I'm talking about mouth smoking, bust dudes in the head with beer bottles in the middle of the clip. Now you got those type of women, but then you have some women that are just straight to the point. They are very direct, and a lot of men aren't used to dealing with women who will tell you exactly how it is. There are some women out there, and their approach is just very direct. I want to be something like they're going to let you know how they want it because they believe in extreme clarity. So
I can agree with that.
I don't know why you used it in a sexual manner. Like, this is what I want you to do, which, I'll be honest with you, I just doesn't not say that. If that's what we consider is the thing, I don't want that.
That means season.
Women who are more aggressive, and they don't lie. It can be wrong. Like a mother.
I need some fresh produce. You feel me? My YNs.
See aggressive women do. That's more of the
she controlling you on that bedroom. She
the
season.
lady who act like petite or act submissive. Those ones, your negative trait is to lie. The other one's negative trait is to be confrontational. Right now, still not the alpha or whatever. It's just, y'all know. It's like labeling them as alpha is not a thing. Unless we don't just label them the alpha of their friend group, which means you're a lady who talks a lot. Like you talk a lot. You try to tell everybody what to do. You try to be the leader of the line. The lunch line. I'm leader. Like you're that person. Which you're the alpha of your little friend group.
We got another super chat, y'all. Make sure that hit the super chat on the screen. Can you read that for me, Al?
Yes, sir. Lucky lady with the $10 super chat says, these personas, Alexis, boss being alpha women, Alexis, are a result of the end of traditional marriage around 1980. True, social media is a major influence. Somebody please match up with the super chat, right?
Please match up with the super chat. Yes, so I just wanted to say that.
I agree.
Yes, sir.
Just real quick off of what you said, right?
Yes, sir.
I also want to make sure
I feel like women had to adopt certain rules, but adopting them certain rules, they think they adopted certain personas. A lot of women don't understand certain personas. Not doing
right? Like,
and it's okay to be a woman. You feel me? It's okay to be vulnerable. So it's more the personas that women take on. That women, I mean, that us men are really turned off. Like, and the persona of being masculine is one of the personas that we are completely turned off by.
We use these words that color us as opposed to fixing the issue.
Let's get to work on
My bad, chat. I should have hit the motherfucking space key before I hit that monologue and shit. But yeah, let me reiterate that real quick and shit. Basically, taking on the persona of a masculine woman is a characteristic trait that turns men off. Basically, like that's not something that most men are into and shit. So, ladies, focus on being more feminine. That's all. Like, just because you do certain things don't mean you gotta take on certain personas and shit. And that's the thing I feel like what a lot of women do when they go into the workforce. This is why a lot of men don't like high earning. Not that they intimidated about the money that normally that a woman that work in a corporate environment or a high earning woman makes. Is the persona that she take on. You feel me? Because you gotta be assertive in them environments. You gotta be competitive, things like that. And those traits just don't correlate to a relationship. You feel me? Like, especially when it comes to, you feel me, build something together. Like, I feel like women sometimes don't know how to turn certain things on and off. Like, you can't bring that persona into the relationship or back home into that environment.
That's how you feel, don't mean all men feel like that. I can tell that I'm intimidating as well. And
yeah, man, women get lied to a lot by men. Men lie a lot to women, just like to get them out their face or to just to do it. Like, men lie to women.
That's another thing, ladies. Like I can tell when I did, like, I be like, if I meet a beautiful girl but she's single and she got a bad attitude and shit, cause she was single when she met me and shit. I was attracted obviously because she's beautiful, but yeah, like, it was this girl I did and he was fine and shit. Like, sometimes she's lovable, but I could tell men. She had a bad attitude, and I can tell a lot. Like, she had a bad attitude because a lot of motherfuckers, instead of them putting her on game and molding her and teaching her and giving her the shit she needed, she just looked so good, and she nasty as shit. She could fuck good too. That they just motherfucking put up with any bullshit behaviors that she was displaying, and they just kept letting that shit ride. Get the pussy left. You feel me? And they just play that game with her. You feel me? Instead of teaching her about herself, telling her, like, yeah, like, I don't like your attitude, you feel me? Like, nigga like me, I'll block her type shit, like, you feel me? She came to my house with a taser and some more shit because I told her I didn't want to talk to her no more, like, yeah. Because I don't be putting up with no bullshit behavior. I don't give a fuck how motherfucking good you look. You ain't my first bad bitch. But that's why I feel like a lot of women don't change anyway. Like, so my young niggas, if you meet a bad bitch and she always single, or you feel me, or if you meet a bad bitch and she got a bad attitude, believe that bad attitude, nigga. It ain't gonna get no better. Cause the niggas that she was dealing with ain't put her on game and ain't tell her what the fuck was going on. You feel me? They took that shit, and that's why they single. Cause every time they get the pussy, they just leave.
You're being lied to. You are most likely.
It comes from men who really like you.
Ask the men.
I'm telling you, it comes from. I had a guy call me just 2 weeks ago and say, "Man, I know I called you, man. I just
Call him now. Let me talk to him.
Yeah, he passive. He's really accepting.
No, he's trying to fuck again.
talk to him enough. Like, this is not somebody who I'm
Yeah, he just trying to fuck. You don't like him and he trying to fuck. Yeah, he was thinking about you. He was horny, nigga. Posting up clearly a motherfucker though, but niggas be lying to y'all. I swear to God, niggas be lying to y'all.
You make it sound like this is what you want.
And this how retarded y'all is. A greatest form of man, love a man can show a woman is when he teach you shit. If a nigga ain't never trying to teach you shit or put you on game, he's lying to you, bitch. So that mean if you got a yes man and he always agree with you and he'll never say no, and y'all never had no conflict, he just doing that shit to fuck you. Period, nigga. All he want. He just fucking you. He like fucking you. You probably his favorite bitch, and he can't do nothing else. You probably his baddest bitch. And he don't get a lot of bad bitches, so yeah. But nigga, if that nigga yes man, you being lied to 100% of the time, nigga. Like all the time, niggas be stay lying to y'all. That's the one thing I hate. Like niggas definitely be lying to y'all, like, cause y'all easy as shit. The thing y'all do, y'all tell a nigga the exact type of nigga y'all want, and then the nigga become that nigga. Then 2 months later, y'all like, oh my God, he changed. No, he ain't changed. You played God. You made him into the nigga you wanted, and that day he got what he wanted, and that day he was done playing that stupid ass role. He showed you who he really was. But you was dumb enough to tell him what type of nigga you wanted instead of just experiencing the situation for yourself. You feel me? Y'all so fucking battered. Y'all always try to control shit. Like, yo, if you gonna date 9 times out of 10, it's gonna work or it's not. It's only the 2 choices you got in a relationship. You feel me? You gonna fuck or you not. You feel me? That is either 2 ways this shit gonna go. Y'all gotta learn how to cope with getting hurt, getting your feelings hurt. It's nothing wrong with getting your feelings hurt. You will heal. You feel me? Especially if you're working on yourself. Especially if you're working on choosing the right person. It won't happen a lot if you actually choose the right person. But y'all so busy and y'all talk so fucking much, y'all will go ahead and tell a nigga the exact type of nigga you want, and the nigga just act like that. And at the end of the day, y'all gonna come out on the losing end of the stick.
It's hard for me to talk with you because you're intimidating. Well, actually, what he's saying is that I don't want to talk to you no more. So I want to just tell you something that makes you feel somewhat better than me just saying I don't want to talk to you no more. So, beat it. Like, that's what it sounds like. Yeah, like I said, most women are lied to all the time by men. It's kind of one of the reasons why we're in the predicament we're in America or in the West. Because they won't stop lying to women.
Keep on lying.
Just tell them that, you talk too much. They want to do this, so buzz off. Like they won't do it. I wish they would, but
But he likes me.
Yeah, that's the problem.
But this is what I'm saying.
You don't have no.
My point being is that intimidation don't necessarily mean that they're not attracted to you or that it's not a.
It don't. Of course you wanna fuck. Nigga, we built like that. That's biology. That's what I'm saying. Niggas wanna fuck, ladies.
He want to do one thing with you. That's it.
I want to make a distinction between
So can I in Sarah's position, she has argued.
Can you hear Dope? I don't know if you can.
I hear you.
Okay,
Because Dope was saying something.
I was going to jump distinction between a woman who's intimidating to approach versus a woman of a man saying you're intimidating in general. If a man is intimidated to approach you, it's because he's getting in his own head saying like, you know what, she probably got money, or she probably dating niggas, she probably will rip raws, she might look that good and your shit is that much together that my shit gotta be together to that extent to even try and approach you. He's just intimidated of you saying no or getting rejected. He's not. It's a difference between being intimidated by I don't want you to reject it versus the other form of intimidation you're talking about.
The turn off, not intimidating, turn off. He can't articulate this shit right, yo. Like, goddamn. Is he saying turned off? Like that's what he mean to say turned off. Like damn nigga, why the fuck you can't articulate this shit, yo? Somebody hand this nigga the weed. That's what I be trying to say. Like he like he can't articulate his point. Like, but I know what he's trying to say. Like he absolutely right. Like he's like, come on, my nigga, goddamn, man, get on this platform, bro, get your shit together.
Beats best friend is on fire. And make sure y'all hit the super chat, y'all. If y'all like the conversation, hit the $ at the bottom of the screen, guys. Hit the super chat, ask your questions. Anyway, best streaming says men don't be intimidated. They just don't want to have to make them fuck around and find out. So the men step away. The is not uphill.
I said that earlier. I said the man won't date a masculine woman because he know 9 times out of 10 there's going to be some type of conflict in that situation due to him having to gain her respect. We see that shit a mile away. So rather than go through that, those women will not get chose. We will just simply go on to the next woman. He ain't intimidated. He turned off. And that's what the brother was trying to articulate. But I got him.
Okay, I just wanted to know that you just cleared that up. So that's for sure. I just wanted to put up there. So you said that there's a man that is actively attracted to you, but he called you. Oh yeah, you know how to get to it. And he called you. You said that there's a man. Because I just listen. I'm quiet. You said that there's a man that is actively attracted to you. You know what that he likes you. He called you and told you that you were intimidated.
Money Mo, the fuck it is. Drop a W in the chat. We live.
Did you ask him to elaborate on what made you intimidated?
I did, and his answer was my social media presence, pretty much. So he sees the pictures, because I stay in a bikini on social media and all, but he sees the pictures.
You're a thirst trap, but yeah.
The me commenting on different topics and that type of thing. That was his whole thing. Like I just see so much about you on social media. He was like, I'm sorry. He legit said he was intimidated.
Because he knows niggas in your DMs. He knows niggas in your DMs. These niggas in every bitch DM. Even the bitches that don't got no legs. There's niggas in the DM. And he just know what type of niggas in your DM. And he know you going.
That's not a thing. You don't know him to like him. That's not a thing. You like that man's face. When you seen him, did you think, you know what, the things I would do? Did you do that? That's what it is. And the other thing is, like, I forgot who said it. Like, social media, the popular, what is this? Oh, that's crazy. So you're telling me that there's guys, that if there's a lady that they want to bend over their couch, they're like, oh man, you got a big social media following. I don't think I want to bend you over my couch. You know when they say that? If they think you're like a used condom, like if they think you've been thrown around like a rag doll by a bunch of guys, then he can say he don't want to be with you. He can say you don't want to sleep with you or anything like that. But you just having a presence on social media, they don't say that's not intimidating. That's the thing where they say, nope, undesirable. Like it's undesirable. Undesirable. Or I never heard of
just know how y'all influencers get down. You feel me? Like I said, it's certain shit that come with certain territory. Being an Instagram influencer, being a social media influencer, that shit come with certain type of perspective, niggas, certain type of behaviors niggas gonna put on. That's all.
Please. Explicit.
Shit was smoking like that.
You have it listen, you type it in, and then you go get it.
Just drag it in.
So let's run this back. So you don't like him. That's clear to say. Because you said you don't know him to like him. You don't have to know him to like him. So it's fair to say that you do not like him. Yeah, is it fair to say he is a little bit on the
But you entertaining him.
Yes.
Why you got your number if you don't like him?
I don't know him to like him.
No.
How did you meet him? He's a mutual friend of somebody else. We might have had 2 conversations. And the last conversation, we were supposed to link up, and then he called and said he couldn't make it. So then he called me.
No. But
then he called me and said that he was intimidated and he didn't feel like he was ready for me.
Well, maybe. Never mind. I'm gonna shut up.
How did he say it? Because that's important, right? A lot of times, men are just playing with you, like, yo, like, you know, I'm just intimidated by you. You know, you got all this going on.
He said it like he was in his own head. He said it himself, he was in his own head.
Yo was scared, scary ass nigga. He just was a scary ass nigga, man. He ain't got no games. Scary ass nigga. They don't even know that. He just a scary nigga. But you liked that nigga, bitch, because you gave him that number. Bitches do that shit anyway. They ain't gotta be attracted to a motherfucker. At the minimum, they gonna get some type of experience out of dating a man. So. Like, that's why a lot of y'all niggas gotta be weird, you feel me? Like, ain't nothing wrong with taking motherfuckers out on dates and all that shit, but you feel me? You can tell when a bitch just really trying to experience farm off with you.
I've been a man for a long time.
You wouldn't know who you
I've been a man my whole life, right? Let me explain something to you. I want to be so clear about this. If I was to meet a stunning woman, whether I thought she was out of my league or not, I'm damn sure not ghost her. I got to get in that room and fake it till I make it. So now, I'm just telling you the mindset of a man.
Yes.
I'm just telling you the mindset of a man. I remember meeting chicks out of my league when I was a young fella. And I would go to my homie, I would go get his car. I felt like my car went up the bar. I would go to my other homie, get his jeans, and my clothes went up the bar. I might go to my other homie, get his check. Because I want to get in this room and show you that I got to have an opportunity at this, whether you're out of my league or not. So, and I don't want to make this a... I hyper-focus on explicit in her love life because it's not an attack. I love your energy. I don't think that your page is intimidating. It could be that maybe he did talk to you on those 2 occasions and maybe he thought you might have been.
I mean, that's a possibility, but he's still calling, so.
He's crap.
How many followers you got?
How many followers he got?
Yeah.
I don't know. He made movies. He got a nice amount.
But it's a lot of men who are intimidated by women with social media. I wouldn't say intimidated. It's a lot of men who are insecure about a woman.
So you're telling me that he's intimidated by your social
He had better options. He had motion.
movies.
He had better options. That's what I'm saying. Now to go from scary nigga to bluffing ass. You feel me? He probably tired of watching bitches.
That's
You
not
feel me?
like intimidating.
He probably just was tired. You feel me? My nigga probably was just tired. You feel me? He was running the gauntlet.
Glasses,
Yeah, my nigga was tired, you feel me? That's all. I feel he was tired of working his wrist. He was like, nah, I don't even feel like doing all that shit to hit this bitch, you feel me? Fuck that shit. I already got something on the plate. You feel me? Type of shit, you feel me? I'm trying to tell you, man. We get tired sometimes, like niggas go on good runs and shit. Like nigga have a crazy run. Then just chill, like, nah. Yo probably had a crazy run. Yo, she probably was in the back. Yo, like, man, fuck that bitch. I ain't fucking with this bitch. I'm trying to tell you, niggas crazy. Like, we really do this shit. Like, especially niggas, like, cause me, I enjoy me some women. I love me some women. Like, you feel me? But I probably, like, yeah, he probably ran that little gauntlet. Yo probably was tired. Like, man, fuck that shit. I'm chilling. Like, yo was hitting her.
Friend, I can see. Oh man, you have testicle cancer. Damn man.
Yo was hitting everything.
I hope you feel that, but still, I got a job to do, and I'm doing it right now. Hey, I'll let you know right now. If this is you right here,
like she not bad.
Right here,
she not bad at all.
Makeup off. I'm not lying.
She not bad.
You're not intimidating. Your thing is not intimidating at all.
I'm saying she ain't bad at all. Bitches be thinking they beautiful. She not bad. She like a motherfucking 6. She like a 5. She like a 5.
I think he's lying.
In the face, she just a regular 5.
Right now.
She got add the ass and titties. She is 6. Really? But bitches be thinking they really bad.
No, I had way more than $1 million followers. There's no
We talking about tribe, but we talking about a lot of men.
Yeah, I learned that if you meet these girls outside in real life, without them seeing on social media, they're just regular girls. Talk to them like the regular girls. You know what I mean? Like, don't
How many followers a bitch got? Bitch ain't intimidating me with no type of level.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I wouldn't think that way. A lot of men think like, oh, you probably with Rick Ross, you probably done been with this.
So?
Fly you out.
Yes, they do.
He had that bitch for the night.
No, that because y'all listening to women right now. Y'all are listening to them. They can't have both these things. You can't have both these things. Your DMs are flooded with guys trying to talk to you, but then saying that these guys are intimidated by you, so they won't talk to you. You can't have both. Men will attempt to talk to you. They will definitely attempt to. The ones you're talking about that won't talk to you, now you're sitting here. Come on, how are we giving them both things? You can't give them both sides of the fence. Say, oh yeah, men are intimidated to talk to me. Yeah, my DMs are flooded. When a man sees me, he tries to talk to me, but you know, he ain't on my level. Get on my level. What? You can't be on both sides.
Especially if a man don't got a lot of followers, like, and it's going to come out. It's going to come out because he's going to mention these things to you. But like, you shouldn't even been talking about Green. Like, why is he talking about Green?
he should have been talking to her, period. The saying is, act like you had one before. No, act like you've been there before.
Because you don't want to talk to her no more.
Down, you know, my nigga was knocking the shit down, probably. He probably was like, man, fuck that bitch, I ain't fucking with that. I'm trying to tell you.
They prefer to just slide in the DMs because they have more confidence that way. And I get both sides, but, you know.
That's the world we live in. In a DM, you got time to think what you're going to say. In person, ain't no time, so it's a whole different, you know.
And then how you still fail in the DM if you got time to think what you're going to say?
Listen, I know dudes that use chat GTP. Say a lot. There's dudes using chat GTP to copy and paste to chicks, bro.
GPT.
Damn, man.
Listen, what is this? Come in your inbox on Instagram. What is something you got to say to get your attention?
I don't answer my DMs.
There you go. Right there. You got to answer. You want to answer your DM.
I don't.
So, yeah.
I mean, I skim through them every now and again and laugh, but outside of that.
But I don't think you understand how overwhelming a women's DMs are.
Yeah.
Like, you know. Yeah.
But I believe in organic connection. I like to meet people in person, so I've never dated anybody out of my DMs ever.
So let me just get this straight. Everybody's in their 30s.
Damn, I can't hear everybody.
I just want to get this straight because maybe I'm probably not as famous as any of y'all on here, but maybe I just don't know much about much, right? Let me just say this. If you got all top tier in your DM, I don't give a fuck. You checking the fucking DMs. If that joint is loaded with them blue checks, I don't, y'all full of shit. Let me cook for a second. Damn near all of my DMs is full of nothing but celebrities. And I probably have, this is no exaggeration, 200,000 DMs I'll never open or ever look at. That's just the harsh reality of it. You mean to tell me that you got nothing but top tier in your DM and you ain't saying nothing?
I never said I had all top tier dudes in my life. I didn't say that.
She said you don't entertain DMs. You said you don't I
entertain organic connection. I've never talked to anybody who
got a blue check in your DM.
Like ever me? Yeah.
Have you ever had a blue check in your okay.
Hold on. Anybody can pay to have a blue check. Anybody can pay to have a blue check.
That's a different conversation.
Blue check pop up in your DM, you checking that profile.
Nobody don't care.
Maybe, but check that profile.
But that doesn't mean that that's a quality person.
That don't mean she gonna hit though. But because I know some women that ain't let some rap niggas hit. Like, be like that,
in your DMs, that's a lie because if a blue check appears, you are now about to go investigate and see who it is. If this person hits the criteria,
she probably ain't though. I can believe that though. A lot of women like that.
A thing that give women more options they're not gonna do. Anytime women are given more options, they take it. They take it. That's just.
I can see it doing it too. Like, that shit so far-fetched.
You're not gonna do it.
Yeah, like the shit so far-fetched.
Where you're showing your body, you're doing all these things, and you're interacting with people. Oh yeah, a person that you deem is more important than you. You're not gonna entertain it. Kick rocks with shoes off, with no socks.
No, all truth is saying simply tell the truth. Right? That you check the ones that you think matter. That's all he's saying. I ain't saying they all being bad.
I check my regular profiles.
Yeah, to me, I think, like, yeah, he was saying,
who, like I said, I'm just a regular guy. I don't know anything. I don't know anybody, right? But I know how this social media work, and if something at DM and it makes sense, and if you wink, you and I ain't saying stop, but I'm just saying.
Like you saying the blue check is easy to spot. Wait. Let me land the plane, like you said, right? So you saying that the blue check is easy to spot, and that's cool. However, if I got 16,000 DMs, and somebody is in there that's quality who don't got a blue check, I never know, because I'm not going through all the messages, reading all the messages. I'm not doing it.
That's why I said it makes sense.
I still don't think that had anything to do with what he said.
I'm just saying that's why I make the probability high that the shit can happen. Like, y'all niggas is like a bitch. Like, that's like bitches go celibate, all type of shit, bitch. Like, you know they can do that shit, nigga. Like, y'all retarded. That's how I know y'all already know bitches. You feel me? Like, I really know bitches, nigga. Like, a bitch can do that shit, nigga. A bitch cannot entertain nobody in the DM, nigga. The bitches even go celibate. They get mad and go celibate, bitch. Like, I ain't going celibate. They go celibate. So, if you go celibate, bitch, you can ignore them DMs, nigga. Like, y'all must don't got no female friends, and y'all must ain't talk to a whole bunch of like bitches. Like, you might have fucked the bitch, and you might hit it back in a couple of years, one of your little flings, and the bitch I'm like, yo, celibate. Like, well, you'll see bitches, like, bitches be going celibate, nigga. Like, that shit possible, nigga. Y'all niggas ain't so sure.
I got a lot of DMs today, and I can pick and choose what DM I text.
All I'm saying is this, right? And this is just me. So some of my friends are like popping. I'm talking about like popping, or like doing some whole other shit, respectfully, right? And I'm talking about bags. I'm talking about like you don't use the bathroom type, like do you even use human air type, right? These are my friends, like these are literally my friends, and even them with unlimited and from your favorite basketball, football, actor, porno star, nigga juggle fire for. People check the DM, like I said, but maybe she could be the exception. I'm not doubting that. She just really maybe. I
think that she don't get in the DM. She said she don't check all of them. She said.
You're right. She said she don't.
I just don't respond to people like that.
Yeah, she don't respond.
She doesn't check her DMs.
She probably like them. She probably don't respond. Like, come on, my nigga, y'all know how this Instagram shit go. Y'all niggas like. That's how you know niggas don't really be in the field, nigga. These niggas don't be in the field. The bitch don't be. She be checking them, but she's not dating out the DMs. It's believable. All bitches say bitches be scared. Niggas ain't trying to get killed. Niggas be killing, stalking, all type of shit. Nigga, like, y'all so goofy to not even understand that shit. Like, dumbass nigga. Like, she probably don't be saying shit. She probably just be liking shit. Like, come on, y'all. I know how I go in the DMs, nigga.
Let's not play these games. I know what was said. She don't check the DMs. That's what she meant.
Let's get to the super chat real quick. TJ, what's up? That's my homie. Santeria and the super chat is the $signs bottom the screen. Make sure y'all understand. Do most women dislike dating a man that doesn't like to drink, smoke, or party all the time? Are they considered boring? I'll let a woman answer that.
No, that's not how they do it. I don't want you to smoke and drink. You can be boring. Like, that's not boring to me.
They should have asked, do they consider a guy who don't travel or
whoever asked that question, he don't get no
coochie.
He ain't got no bitches.
Like high school stuff.
Right, he wants some goofy shit.
That's what you should ask.
Be yourself, bitch. Something out there for everybody.
What time are you going to make some money? Because how you got all this money?
I can't believe this isn't even a question.
Yeah.
At the old age, is that really a competition to be fun? Like,
That's why I said this nigga don't get no coochie. Poor young ass. Dumb ass question, boy.
When you're younger,
change the topic.
When you're younger, it's like, oh, you don't drink. That's where when you grown, please, we trying to stay away from the men who are actively fighting addictions and people who smoke weed. Like we had some new crackheads out here on our
drinking,
and you drinking every day, then.
You know, like, it's okay to have a drink occasionally. I drink the other wine.
Hold up. Did he say drinking every day? Did he say that?
Nigga, he just said, like, bro, like, that's question dumb as shit. It's so old. Like, man, this nigga fucking in 10th grade. What is he talking about? Like,
He actually turned off to drink and smoke every day.
Nigga crazy.
Yeah, let me ask you this though, right? Because we talked about Russell Wilson, we're going to switch gears for a second. And I want to see how honest you women are going to be. Do women really like the so-called nice guy? Do you all really like those guys?
I don't.
Okay, Sarah said yes. Explicit, do you really like the nice guy?
I do. That's all I ever date.
Maybe you're a guy. Maybe this so-called nice guy that you was with, so maybe he was in a car accident, he's gone. Like 6, 7, like maybe he's in that situation. But you know, if he's alive, was he a nice guy? Or do you actually like nice guys? Because one of those two things. If you're not with him no more, how's he a nice guy? If you're not with him no more, how do you like nice guys? If you're not with him no more,
that's what I be saying.
Do you really like the nice guy?
I'll be honest, no. The nice guys to me, they may be nice, but they're usually 5'7". They
Fuck you, bitch.
And I just feel like
I'm like 5'7", 5'8", bitch. I'm 5'8".
It's crazy because I do like those type of men, but those type of men would say that I'm hard. Like, they would say that I'm too rough around here, just like y'all said.
Wild by nature say you too masculine, you repel men.
Yo, for real. Big ass jaws. Look at her. All she do is yell and shit. You cuss. You tell it.
No.
I never did a bad guy. You never did?
You never dated a guy.
I attract nice men and I attract ugly men. So, yeah, I
What you consider
most guys I date are usually like my ex-husband is 8 years my senior.
why y'all break up?
consider nice though, because I'm not gonna nice for me.
You said that, why y'all break up?
So every other woman explicit said that she liked, they didn't start out liking nice guys. And that's what I kind of want to build off of. I want to build off of that, right? Because that's very important. Women typically don't like nice guys until their options change. If we just may be realistic, like a lot of these women like the guys that look good, that talk good, that smell good, that talk good, and all that. But once they realize that they can't get him to subscribe to what they want him to subscribe to, then they'll start dating the guy for stability. Yes, go ahead, Sarah. You wanted to say something.
Yeah, why is it that my nice guy can't look good, smell good, and fuck good? Because I don't think they can.
Okay. This is what I'm saying. Hear me out, right? Usually you wouldn't even look the nice guy's way. They usually don't.
This nigga Shaq, man. I hate bitch like Sarah. Like Sarah a fucking side quester. Yo, stay on topic. Like, nigga, you keep going on side quests. We don't give a fuck. Like, keep pivoting and rerouting the energy of the conversation. Keep that shit moving forward. Like, god damn. Like, why we getting in? Shut the fuck up. God damn. Let the nigga land.
From my situation is different. Like, I wouldn't have known what a nice guy look like or a bad guy look like, right? So from learning and dating, like, I didn't even start dating until I was in my 30s. I was married very, very young. That was the only man I had ever done. And then I divorced at 32, and then I started dating. So prior to that, I had no dating experience.
When did you start liking quote-unquote nice guys? When did you start liking them?
I want to say, so I don't know the time frame. Like, I think people do now I can kind of look and judge differently based on somebody's energy and the way they carry themselves.
So nice and bad has a look. Does nice and bad have a certain aesthetic?
I think it's energy, a presence, like a aura, like a.
You can be a man that have all the aesthetics that you're looking for, but then like physical aesthetic, but he's really an asshole. He's really wrong.
So the super chat actually said something that was very how I feel about it, and I could be wrong. But your next guest that said the super chat, he said they don't like nice guys when they're in their prime. They love them when they're older or have kids in tow. And I agree. I agree. And I feel that way. There's even the fellas feel that way. That they don't like nice guys growing up. But when that coochie gets some high knowledge and that woman been done wrong by Big Dick Billy and all of them,
I agree. I think it's like situational. Everybody's lives are different, right? I married a good guy. I would like to be a good guy. I was just
divorced. How old was he? Was he older than you?
He was.
How much older?
4 years older than me.
Okay, then this was a bad relationship when you were dating. Are you married now?
I'm not.
Are you in a relationship now?
No. So I also knew, like,
What's wrong with y'all? This is the worst question ever. She just told you she likes nice guys. There's a plethora of nice guys. Well, guys that look nice, because you won't know they're nice until you're actually in the house with them. But there's a plethora of them. Then she said she divorced her husband, and then you thought you was with a nice guy, which means your husband was a nice guy. You believe he was, and then you divorced him, and you said, oh, I was too young when I got married to him. That's not a reason to break up with somebody. That's not a reason. She's just saying words right now. Even explicit figures.
So that give you fuck.
They say, all I get is nice guys. All you do, yeah.
Word salad. She hit niggas with the word salad. That's all she did.
That means that nigga you was dating that nigga. That means he had to be a nice guy. Why did you break up with him? I'm asking you no real questions. I don't get it.
Oh, okay, cool.
But this is the first time like that I am single, so it's different, right?
So you divorced the good guy, huh?
I would say he was a good guy, but he wasn't a good guy for me. There's a difference.
The illusion of options. He was because you chose him. That's the shit that I be feeling like all women are in 2026, yo. They just quitters. You a fucking quitter. Like, you a quitter. You think changing a person is going to change the outcome. Changing a person not going to change the outcome because you ain't never worked on bettering yourself. If you want to change the world, you got to change yourself. Changing yourself means you need to be open to new perspectives and you need to be learning new information. Like, you don't know who you are in a relationship till you test it. And when you test it, you quit and you try to change the man. Nigga, no, change yourself. You need to see something different. You need to grow. You going to get in with the next man and it's going to be the same outcome because you ain't get better at dating and get better at relationships as a person. It's about understanding relationships, understanding marriage, nigga. That's why niggas be losing out here. Like, changing a man is not fixing the problem. Fixing the problem is working on things that you can fucking work on and make yourself a better partner. Like, you gonna be single forever. You gonna see. Like, watch.
Let them answer, and I'll go from Sarah to Miss
Quitter
to Ryan to Mia.
Quitting
Starting with Sarah, do you believe in the Dominican answer? We'll all go in turn. Let's go into jump in. Hit the likes, hit the super chats. Make sure you hit and just turn the live up. My question to you is. Do you believe that there are rules during a separation?
Extreme. What is this? Where is the actual question? This is letting them just say stuff. I say, Sarah literally put herself in so many different corners where everybody, you could have got her in the corner and gave her the good old-fashioned Mike Tyson action. You could have been like, body shot, headshot, body shot, no headshot. And she would have had to drop. She would have had to drop. It would be KO. And then all you had to sit here and wait until for them to bring you the mic and say, I wanted to destroy her. I wanted to eat her soul. I wanted to love her. I wanted to show nobody loved her. I was going to love her rough. I was going to love her rough. And I was going to fight her. And I was going to eat her soul. Pray to Allah. You could have really did that. But no, y'all were bad at questioning. Not DJ Ham. Ham is great. But I think Ham was just like true do you want.
it's a true thing. No one asks questions, even explicit. Her song was a layup, especially when she said all she ever did was nice guys. Why nobody question her? I'm like, oh, yeah, they nice guys. Yeah, you got a divorce. Don't sound like that was a nice guy, or don't sound like you like nice guys. Because now you're stuck in a paradox, my dear. No questioning. She really wants niggas who don't think she's attractive or the way she acts as attractive. She just say they're intimidated. I brought that back up. No. First off, to me, I'm not going to attack you at all. Because, that was just an easy mistake that you made. But you was pushing the narrative. If you stop pushing it, I have no problems with you, my dear. But one thing I do want you to do is this. Stop. Don't put that wig back on and don't straighten your hair. Just let the curls happen, baby girl. Just let the curls happen. Because I'll let you right now, if you're aggressive, it depends on how old you are. I might not want to talk to you. But this was so upsetting. It was making me so like, why ain't nobody actually pressing anybody? The only time pressing happens is when you did him. Well, you did it a couple times. I give that, brother man. I give that. You did it a couple times. But you haven't had to press me about, hey, no. You already had a mindset when it came to mine. You already was thinking something, and you was gonna just finish the route. You was running a poster route the whole time, and then you said I was asking questions. Nah, baby girl, you was gonna finish that poster route. When you stuck that cut, Larry Fitzgerald, she stuck that cut. She was gonna finish that route and say that he's intimidated, which means he thinks that she's scary to him. She was gonna say it, but man, I ain't gonna lie, y'all let Explicit and Sarah, y'all just let them run away. Worst Pokemon catchers in the world. Worst.
Because that nigga couldn't fucking, that one nigga, he couldn't articulate right. He didn't really know what the fuck yo was doing and shit. And he just want conflict. This nigga Shaq just want, you ain't answering the right question. Yo just going crazy. Yo funny as shit. Yo, that's it. Too funny. Let's see what the fuck else they got on this shit, y'all. That's crazy. Shit, we got some news for academics, man. See what the fuck going on.
Popped on Instagram. Hasn't been seen in a few years. From what I've heard, he's been sliding on Frank Block. But he popped up for his first post. His last post was April 10th, 2021. And then he finally posted again. He's doing the money, there's the money spread. Okay. And he's like, alright, these is a rearview mirror 2026, so maybe we get a Slim Jesus album. And
nobody want to hear that bullshit. These niggas, man. Niggas need to find some new artists like me. They always reporting on these fucking internet nerds.
After what I heard out of Atlanta, that there's a lot of sweeping under the rug, the streets is dead. I think people like 6ix9ine and Slim Jesus should activate. This is your time. The gangsters are saying the streets is no more, and we allow all type of people, rats, cooperants, everybody. So remember when Slim Jesus got ran out of hip hop because people were very upset that he was, kind of rapping about maybe a life that maybe he didn't live. He put up a video and he put this big disclaimer, says all these things are just props. Which, by the way, later Dirk copied and said, this shit is not real. You know what I mean? Didn't matter. But people didn't like Slim Jesus for that. Matter of fact, the culture pressed Slim Jesus and said, we stand for a code. Now, ain't that ironic, chat? Do y'all remember when they ran Slim Jesus out of music because they said he was faking? And real niggas make real street music. Only to find out now, fuck the streets, pick and choose. We love snitches too. The streets are in disarray. So, I think this was a opening for 6ix9ine to get back on and do his thing. Obviously, I think we all got to give credit to Gunna.
Nigga, fuck out of here. Ain't no fuck shit. We don't want to hear no bum ass Slim
And I think people take note of that.
Where the real music at, pussy?
Could come back out.
This nigga tweaking.
And, you know, you got a gun right here. Oh, yeah. He's qualified to make street music. Yeah. Come on, Slim Jesus. Pop in. Do your thing. I listen. Right? Anyway.
I don't want.
This should be an eventful year, chat, but we gotta wait a little bit. Gotta take some time, and we'll get there eventually. By the way, I hope you guys are seeing the merch. The new Academy merch is out. You guys should go check it out. The Academy.shop. Yo, this is fire. I just got this. Wait, why don't I got a Team Citizen joint? I need that. But the jerseys is what I got on. You guys can go check out the site. Oh, you got a trucker hat. That's dope. Cool. Anyway, I'll give you like a rundown of the topics I have. Of course, streaming is a collaborative effort. Jossie. Oh, wait, hold on. I ain't supposed to make this shit. Jossie, Cam, and Jim Jones go get into it, right? So essentially, wait, what's the origin of this? I forgot what happened. So anyway, Cam says, how are you worried about me when your heat is off and your rent's due? Jim Jones went up and commented and he says, a block? He's like, A block, no you soft. And Cam responded and says, yeah, but my heat is on and I'm warm. You're 50 years old, tough and cold, but dead ass though, capo. Your heat off for real? Yo, why is this so funny when Cam says it to Jim? 50 jumps in and says, damn, I hope y'all could chip in and get the heat back on. Wow. Freaky Zeke laughs. Jim Jones responds under that and says, you're soft. There's somebody named Kickstart that says, I don't like how Jim constantly go out his way to mention or disrespect Killer. He been doing that for years. Cam always take the high road and try to downplay, but Jim just keep going. And when Cam fire back, he's the bad guy. And look like Cam agrees.
This game, you're not ready for it.
Jim Jones says, do your shoe, punk! And Cam says, what's wrong, capo? Your heat's off too? I ain't know. It's hate for you to be 50 years old with no heat. What's your zelf, bro? I got you. Now, yo, this is what I keep saying. And this is what, like, yo, I'll put...
Bro, nobody win when the family feud, all this bullshit, bickering and rat racing, yo, shit goofy, you feel me? Like...
15 months on that let's rap about a podcast. The guys is too tough. They're not trying to be podcasters. This is why, like, you know, I love Cam because listen, Cam's a gangster to me. I don't know if he's really a gangster. I don't care. But like, my
still that going?
Real niggas, gangster, whatever. That's how I grew up on them. Cam could take a joke and dish it. Pause. Like, yo, he's an hilarious motherfucker. The thing with Jim Jones. This back and forth, and I told y'all, when I met Jim, he was so upset. It was like roid rage. He was upset. So don't do that, all that shit niggas get hurt when they play with me. Niggas was turned to the Hulk. Like, I think we were looking like, okay. Like, there was no lightheartedness there. It was like this angry, I want to crash out Wyatt energy, right? And this is why I look at Cam and I think Cam looks at him and Cam, remember I told you, what's going to get to these guys is people commenting about their financial status or lack thereof, commenting about their age, and basically questioning or clowning them for being a tough guy at 50. Look, yo, Cam is old too. Like, there's nothing wrong with being old. How old is Cam? How old is Cam?
He said never old and old. He tweaking. Yo, it's
remember when you said, yo, because you keep saying We're old. Bro, listen, it's not about age. It's about y'all are 50 and tough. Like 50-year-old tough dudes get clowned.
Shit, nigga, Anderson Silva, not Tyrone Woodley or Netflix, man. 50 nigga, 50. So shit, he'll beat your little fat ass up at 50 years old. Funny. That's crazy, man.
Cam is Cam.
Beat the shit out at
Look, Jim is so upset. Punk, like when I read Cam's voice, Jim's voice, it got me like, do your shit, punk. Yo, Cam is laughing. Yo, what's wrong, Kyle? Oh, yeah, he on too. Yo, Joe, like I can hear it in Cam's voice. And this is why I say the Senior Citizen podcast won't last past like a year or 15 months. Why? They get triggered by so many things. After a while, the fans are going to look at it and be like, y'all can't keep getting triggered and not crash. Then they're going to have to crash. And when they do crash, it's over. So it's like, y'all don't have no jokes back. Y'all don't know how to, Cam is roasting you. What are you going to do, kill Cam? Like, you would have killed him before. You're not going to do nothing. So y'all are just joking online now. But you seem mad angry. And Cam seems like he's having a blast. That's the thing about online beefing, chat. The person who look like they're having the most fun wins. Cam look like he's enjoying the time of his life. Yo, what's your zeal, bro? He's clowning.
So yeah. And then Fifth jumps in because Fifth's just an instigator, bro. 50's an instigator. 50 Cent. 50's just an instigator. Look. Said, damn it, man. It's cold as a bitch over there, huh? Yo, did they put like the cold shit, like you know the shoe, like you're outside? Oh nah.
Let's play. You're about to tap in.
I'm about to tap in.
Yeah, I need an honest review.
Is the heat off? Nah, the heat not off. Yo, Fifth, stop it. Yo, Cam, cut it out. Yo, Cam, you fucked up for this. Why you don't let them use your studio? Your studio look mad nice. I know y'all got good heat in there. Y'all look cozy. Now, here's the funny part about it. And I always break the third wall because this is streaming. Yo, Cam, cut it out. Yo, did they put like the cold shit, like you know the shoe, like you're outside? Oh nah.
Let's play. You're about to tap in.
I'm about to tap in.
Yeah, I need an honest review.
Is the heat off? Nah, the heat not off. Yo, Fifth, stop it. Yo, Cam, cut it out. Yo, Cam, you fucked up for this. Why you don't let them use your studio? Your studio look mad nice. I know y'all got good heat in there. Y'all look cozy. Now, here's the funny part about it. And I always break the third wall because this is streaming. Bro, they probably do got heat. But Jim is so tough, he can't even see the joke in it. He's just like you can tell Jim Jones is a nigga to punch a phone. Like, you ever been watching a basketball game with a nigga? And there's that one nigga that, like, he'll be like, oh my God! Like, he'll just punch the wall. You're like, what the fuck is wrong with him? Jim Jones comes across like that.
Green juice going down my